Honolulu City Council is pushing several sit-lie expansions forward, even as critics are claiming it's not working. Good evening. I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Yenju Denise. Laws banning people from sitting and sleeping on the sidewalks have gone beyond the mayor's comfort zone and might go even further. KITV4's Ann Sterling shows us critics are getting louder and proposing alternatives.
Less than 2 weeks after Honolulu expanded its sit-lie law, critics are lining up to blast it.
Looking at emergency shelters, the number of vacancies has remained pretty consistent, so it doesn't appear as if the sit-lie policies are compelling individuals to go into shelter. If that's the intended result, that doesn't appear to be the outcome.
Scott Morishige is executive director of the community outreach group Focused. He says plain and simple, sit-lie is not working. He's not alone.
We have people urinating, defecating. We've had really serious problems since sit-lie ends a block from us. And all of the bills you're being considered today will not help us.
Morishige says instead of building new shelters on Sand Island, help get working homeless families back on their feet.
All they need is for housing to be a little bit more affordable. A shallow rental subsidy program would give these households just a little bit extra that they would need to be able to maintain housing. And it would be a way of addressing the affordability factor for many homeless families.
He says $150 to $500 a month for families could make the difference. Councilman Ikaika Anderson is listening. He knows the current version of the city's sit-lie law is not perfect and says the council is willing to hear all options.
I've long maintained that what the city and county of Honolulu should have done, as I said 6 months ago, is implement the sit-lie prohibition island-wide rather than do it piecemeal. And again, I warned 6 months ago when my suggestion to implement this policy island-wide failed that what would follow would be piecemeal implementation, and here we are.
Just last week, city crews were back out at Kapalama Canal, clearing out the homeless. But hours later, the people who had been living there in tents streamed back in.
Of course, that's discouraging. But what I would like to see, and I think what all of our citizens would like to see, is people move forward to seek out shelter. Really, that's the goal.
It is all our responsibility. And believe me, the city and county in and of itself cannot solve this problem. We need the cooperation of the state government as well as faith-based organizations, as well as private businesses and nonprofits.
Ann Sterling, KITV4 News.